our Metal Gear run coming up this evening. We are at a marathon total of $389,000. We need to get to $500,000 today in order to make that happen. But again, good news, every single donation that you send in gets us closer to that milestone. So please keep them coming. You can donate, put your money towards our bad ending incentive. You could put it towards Bid Wars as well, and you'll still be helping us unlock that bonus, so much appreciated. And for those Bid Wars, we do have that route choice still open for Lilac Wars, which is our very next run. So make sure you get your donations in soon for that one if you want to affect the result. Yellow is strongly in the lead with $1,243, which is really exciting because Arctic very much wants to use yellow route, but you can still play spoiler with full red or full blue if you get your donations in soon. We also have another bid war that's starting to run away. Hit or hug the final boss in Pipistrello and the cursed yo-yo.
Tip:
is in the lead
support ships repair hulls up to 60% to compensate for fighting in a shieldless environment.
Do the more standard ending for that run. Get your donations in now and help us tie that up. Much closer is our Claire B or Leon B bid war for Resident Evil 2 coming up during Horror Block. Leon B is in the lead, but only by $25. So if you're a fan of Claire and all of her cool gameplay, make sure to get your donations in now for that one. It's going to be so much fun. Again, Horror Block, always a highlight of GDQ events for me. I am too scared to play horror games, but I love sitting in speedruns so I can still participate and experience things. And that's what I think is so cool about GDQ is we're all participating together, we're all experiencing together, we are all making a difference together for the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Vega and Antares.
So thank you so much to everyone getting those in. It's so exciting to see. I also want to shout out, we got some love for the tech team. $10 from Upper Turtle, who says, shout outs and coffee runs for the AGDQ tech crew. Thank you so much. And yes, shout out to the tech crew working hard all week long to make this event happen. And I'm excited to say we have just crossed $390,000 raised for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. That's all of you out there donating, all of you coming together to make this happen. It is so beautiful and I love it. For those of you who don't know, again, the Prevent Cancer Foundation is the only US-based nonprofit organization solely dedicated to cancer prevention, and they do such incredible work. One of their focus areas is research. The foundation funds research grants and fellowships at some of the most prestigious academic institutions and medical centers across the US. The goal of the Foundation's research program is to identify and fund innovative projects with the potential to make substantial contributions to cancer prevention and early detection. This is such a great cause, such important work to be doing, so I'm so happy that people are donating and putting their money out here for this incredible charity. And again, also helping us meet our incentive. Less than $1,300 to go toward that bad ending. I'm so excited. And helping us get toward our
Allied forces in.
And again, entering yourself into wins.
We have just received a fresh shipment of GTB Danaus bombers. This bomber class has been in service with the GTA for several years, but this variant has been specifically modified by our R&D team to carry Liberator tactical missiles. Take time to familiarize yourself with the Danaus in the tech room and review the specifications for the GTF Apollo, ML-16 laser and MX-50 missiles to ensure optimal loadout selection and mission readiness. Along with the Danaus bomber variants, we have received the new GTM-D1 Liberator tactical missiles. The Liberator is specifically engineered to rapidly disable cruiser and destroyer subsystems while minimizing hull damage. Due to high production costs and limited compatibility with most GTA fighter craft, deployment of this weapon will be selective. However, GTI Command believes it will be invaluable for the precise, high-stakes strikes often undertaken by the Special Operations Branch. Consider the upcoming missions an opportunity to test this weapon's effectiveness in real combat scenarios and to assess its tactical impact. Meanwhile, R&D continues work on the Disruptor and Stiletto projects, which aim to deliver weapons with broader compatibility across fighters and bombers, though potentially with reduced subsystem damage.
If you want to catch speedrunning anytime, we've got shows
at 0600 hours, the 6th Vasudanshivan battle group entered the Antares system. Part of this group has separated from the main fleet and was tracked by our scouts. An hour ago, Command authorized the deployment of the GTC Tempest and GTC Catalyst to intercept and engage these cruisers.
And speaking of some of our, I talked a little bit about some of our wonderful
Allied forces successfully destroyed the PVC Bennu and inflicted damage on other units before withdrawing. As a result, the PVC Hori suffered critical damage to its navigation subsystem, rendering it incapable of long-range intrasystem subspace travel. Command has tasked the Special Operations Branch with capturing the Hori, seeing this as an excellent opportunity to gain valuable intelligence on the objectives of this Vasudan cruiser group.
That is gdq.gg/B2B.
We are deploying Alpha, Delta, and Epsilon wings to carry out this operation.
You are missing out. Make sure you tune in. Mark your calendars.
Our scouts report that Hori has managed to retreat to Sector 21C, as it is the nearest Vasudan outpost, where it could jump with a malfunctioning navigation subsystem. This outpost is located in the Vasudan controlled sector, so you will be operating behind enemy lines. We believe that Hori is awaiting a repair party.
In addition to our 2 flagship events, we have a supportive
Intelligence reports indicate that the outpost is defended by 2 fighter wings, Virgo and Cancer, along with several sentry guns. Several cargo containers are also present near the depot and do not present any strategic value. Command has opted against deploying cruisers into enemy-controlled sectors of this system, so this mission will rely on a series of precise, coordinated strikes. Alpha Wing will deploy first to eliminate the Hori's fighter cover and sentry guns, paving the way for Delta Wing to enter the sector. Delta Wing will be flying Danaus-class tactical strike bombers equipped with Liberator missiles. Upon arrival, Delta's objectives will be to disable the Hori's engines and neutralize its laser turrets. Once the area is secure, the Omega transport will be deployed to dock with the Hori and tow it back to base. Pilots, remember that you'll be operating in a Vasudan-controlled sector, so support during this mission will be limited. However, if the mission does not go as planned, Epsilon Wing will be on standby.
It's so cool to see these numbers go up with all of you helping us out. And speaking of something incredible, it's time for a barrel roll into adventure. Not quite yet. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. We'll get there soon. But we are setting up for that next Lilac Wars showcase. It's going to be
Command,
incredible.
jump
so
complete.
Sure
I have visual contact with the Hori. I'm reading damage from earlier strikes, and their nav is knocked out, but the cruiser is still operational.
I'm also confirming the presence of multiple escort fighters and sentry guns placed around the depot.
Acknowledged Alpha 2. You'll need to neutralize those fighters and sentries before we dispatch Delta Wing to disable it.
Welcome in, everybody.
Roger that, Command. Engaging the enemy fighters now.
1674 is first, and the rest of them are all lower. More about that on later when we get through it. But we are going to get ourselves through this game. I hope you're all ready for a wonderful time. Star, can you please let us know which route we are going to be taking through this run today?
I have some great news for you.
Virgo Wing is down.
Thank you so much, everybody. All right, we're going to get this run underway. Time, let us go. We're going to start this quickly, fast. Let's speed it on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So welcome to Star Fox 64, aka Lilac Wars. It's Lilac Wars in Europe. You got the name Star Fox 64 because, Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, DK 64, randomizer. But we are playing
Alpha, do not engage the cruiser directly until it's vulnerable. Try to draw those fighters away from the Hori first, then eliminate them.
Route, which is my favorite route. So my goal is to try and get over 2,000 score in this single run here. The reason it's called single run is because there are ways that we can farm endlessly on current levels up to 900 and 94. We don't have time for that then. So
Good kill.
An awesome little challenge here saying, look at how you can get in a single run. So we're going to be doing that. The main form of score that you're going to be seeing going through with us is these lovely green orbs called charge shots. However, I am holding dead and
All sentry guns are down.
Unlock these charge shots to prevent them from locking on any of the enemies. This is allowing me to then hit them with the explosions rather than directly. And you can see me getting a bunch of numbers like hit plus 1s, hit plus 3s. We're just trying to get a high score as possible. We do have our standard lasers.
Cancer Wing has been destroyed. Good work, Alpha.
Wow,
Command,
taking
this is
some of
Alpha
the
2.
secret routes
All
through
hostile
the
targets are
stages to
neutralized.
get
The
ourselves
area is
some
clear.
stuff. I don't think I got that.
Good work,
I'm
pilots.
gonna fire a
We are
bomb.
deploying
That is
Delta
gonna
Wing
allow
now.
me to go through on this. Also, please do excuse the voice that sometimes, unfortunately, I started to use
This is
your
Delta
own
1. We've
camera,
arrived and
which
are
is
moving into position to
we've
disable the
managed to
Hori.
get well
Alpha,
just
please
in time for
assist.
GDQ. I'm going to say it's some GDQ magic and some good old fresh orange juice. We're going to be going through here. We're going to be going in and getting as many of these hits as we can. See the unlocked shotgun being used against enemies that are already destroyed, because some enemies will also give us extra little hits. These big enemies.
You got a bogey on your tail.
The bottom is still alive and gives me extra hits, which is nice. Main important things we need to worry about damage. You can see in the top left there.
You got a
is
bogey on your tail.
we want that to not go low, but sometimes it may go low. We have ways of replenishing health. We're also spawning extra enemies by going under and over things, right in between these buildings, and we're already at the score. You see our score below. Keep an eye on that in a second. We are just on the very bottom. It's up by 200. It's turned red.
Good kill.
The scoring medal for this stage, and we are just getting to the halfway mark. So, do a little bit of a loop there, go through, make sure we get the lasers, and that is going to stay alive. He stepped alive. If you want to join us in the donations here by doing any of your favorite lines or any of your favorite jokes and memes in the run, please do get your donations coming in to the reward page and just have a good time with it. So we're going to go through and do this as well. We're now coming under to the important section of the run. We need to go under the archways while still getting these stairs. You see, I get a hit plus one and a hit plus two.
Command, this is Delta 1. The Hori is fully disabled. Engines offline. Weapons disarmed. Our work is done. We're bugging out.
Excellent work, pilots. Omega is now being deployed to capture the Hori. Rearm if you need to, Alpha.
1, 2, or 3 ways to leave. You get mission complete, which is just following the stage. It takes you blue out, which we don't want to do. Some levels have
Support
secrets,
ship
and
being
another one, which
deployed.
you're going to see very, very soon. And the third one that we're getting right now is Falcos saw the target. We're going to go and try and take them out, and we are going to our extra enemies here. So we're going to try and take out as many of these as we can. I will be boosting and braking, but more on that later on, as there's loads to explain and not a lot enough time to explain it. You will get your donations read throughout the cutscenes in this one and on some particular levels as we go through. Didn't get as many at the trees there, but that is no bad. I'm gonna wait for these enemies to come in. I'm just deliberately breaking, slowing down, trying to get some hit plus ones. Again, we want to try and keep them as slightly apart as we can. That's all right.
Rearming complete, sir.
11 from the boss that's about to come in here. It's going to be a 241.
Command, this is Alpha 2. We've got a situation here. Vasudan Freighter Gemini just jumped in with 2 escort wings. They will be attempting to rescue the Hori. Requesting mission update.
Acknowledged Alpha 2. Epsilon Wing is being scrambled to assist you. You must prevent the Gemini from docking with the Hori. Omega 1 is on hold until this threat is dealt with.
This is Epsilon Wing. We're ready and waiting for your orders, Alpha 1.
$900 to go to unlock that ending New Game Plus showcase. Again, this is a cute ending. Please give your donations in. We super duper want to see that. It's going to be incredible. We also just opened 2 new sections of this exhibition of Easter egg showcase for Borderlands 2 and a Space Lucifer showcase for Star Wars Battlefront 2. These are going to be absolutely incredible. For this exhibition for Borderlands 2, we're going to need $15,000 and we already have 820.
Command, this is Alpha. Gemini is down, but it's getting hot out here. It's now or never. Deploy Omega before we're overrun.
Donations in now.
Understood, Alpha. Omega is en route to your position.
We're coming up to the hardest part of the game. Moving to menuing. Menuing is fine. All donations will not will get red during these
Good kill.
This
is Omega. We are moving into position. Cover us, Alpha.
We got 241. That's a solid star right now. Remember, a single life, no dying allowed, no farming allowed. But we do get to carry our bombs and the
Attention, pilots. Libra Wing has just arrived. They are on an intercept vector with Omega. Neutralize them before they reach the target.
You want me to yell, which means we are not going there. We are going this lovely little mid-route where I like to go straight towards it. We're going to the asteroid field. Yes, the color is blue. So we're going to see yellow one, which is why we call it yellow. It's a little bit weird. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So we're going to buy this place through now. Some of our asteroids are going to be 1 point. We're trying to take out as many of them as we can. And we're using the brake very strategically. Because the brake here, if I can use it, we've got the little red meter and the blue meter. I don't want
Roger,
to
sir.
ever fill out
On our
the
way.
entire red meter if I can help it, because it slows us down and slowing us down. But it slows us down and then speeds us up, which kind of results in a net nothing. You know, what was Isaac Newton and that just said, like, every force has an equal and opposite reactions. Like, yeah, they did it in the video game as well. 26 there, not great on that one. Also, if you want to take it, a big hello. Thank you to for letting me run this game at the event. It was last run by Adam F, who did a hybrid score run and speed run at the same time. This is strictly just a score run this time.
Impressive,
but a
pilot.
50% score and speed run is a phenomenal run. So a big shout out to our Star Fox community, to the score running community, and the speed running community. Both of you are all amazing. Look at all the teeth in space here. Remember, brush your teeth, because if you don't, they'll end up in space. We don't want them in space. Or go get extra points off them.
This is Omega. We've docked with the Hori. Initiating jump sequence.
Rearming complete, sir.
Lighten up a little bit. But I promise you, by the end of this stage, it is going to be a very good one. So now I'm going to explain
Mission
boost and
complete.
braking.
Return to base.
Got a little R-Wing icon, that's our life icon. Ideally, I want to keep my boost and brakes at that level if I'm trying to go like as fast as possibly can. At this point, I might as well do it to speed things up because there are no enemies to kill and we don't have to worry about it. I can see you all in both the YouTube chat and Twitch chat. You are now live on YouTube as well for the first time, which is awesome. So a big hello to live YouTube chat and to all of you watching on the VOD as well. If you're watching on the VOD, let us know what your favorite moment of the run is.
Good kill.
What your favorite goals are and how many words a minute I may have spoken. Because I don't know. People like to tell me how many words I spoke, but I don't know how much it is. As we're going to go through and we are going in this one. Did he stammer? He did stammer a little bit. I've not been well, so I've not got my full lung
Hori
capacity.
has been
I'm about
successfully
80%
captured
capacity right now.
and
I'm
towed
drinking
back
the
to
orange
base.
juice. But it's
This
not been a
operation
great
was
year,
executed
start
with
to
precision,
2026 for me.
and your efforts
But you
have
know what?
provided
This
us
is a
with a
dang good
major
way to get it up from
intelligence
there.
asset.
As we're going to go through now, we've just taken the
Command now has
enemies
an
out
opportunity
for
to
Pepe. We're going to
analyze
see
the
a group
Hori
of the
and
enemies
gather critical
coming through
information
on this
about
side.
the
We're going to see
Vasudan
if we can get some nice
objectives
unlock
in
charges,
this
get some nice hit
Your
plus
ability to
5.
eliminate enemy
Lovely
defenses
points there.
and
Going to take them out
neutralize
as
the
much as
Hori
we can, try to
without
take them all out
compromising
as
its
we go
integrity
through. They're going to give me a nice set of bombs at the end of it.
Special
And then I'm
operations
just going to let this
extends
one walk on. And it'll give us a laser upgrade. There are 3 stages of laser. Single laser, double laser, and hyper laser. We want to stay on the hyper lasers if we can. However, if we take enough damage, we will lose either of our wings or both our wings, and then we will go back down to Beyonce with all the single lasers. So we want to make sure we keep a hold of them as much
Our
as
analysts
we
have
can.
decrypted data
The laser
logs and
upgrade
intelligence
as well.
files
Oh, yeah,
recovered
go for
from
it.
the
We just made
captured
the Vasudan
Vasudan
Newbie
cruiser.
Crossing Center for Pipistrello. This is so great. That's so early. Thank you so much, everyone. Super appreciate it. Back to you.
No worries. Congrats on meeting the incentive, everybody. What's our next one, Char?
Oh my gosh, we have 2. You can donate toward the Glitch Exhibition for Borderlands 2 or the Space Mustafar Showcase for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Keep those donations coming in. 14,000 is what we're going to need left on that Glitch Exhibition for Borderlands 2. So keep those donations coming. !donate or gdq.gg/donate.
Nice, thank you very much. All right, we're coming up to a very important part. Remember I was mentioning secret? Yeah, we're about to go to get one here. We're going to try and take the warp. The warp is a very, very important part here, because you see my score on this level is not particularly great. And I said, this is a good level for score. But we're going to go through, we're going to go in, we're going to log onto these enemies, they'll give us a hit plus 7.